Can you do typewriting?
No, senor. My cousin Benito, he does typewriting.
Well, what about French? Can you speak French?
I did start on French, but after 3 lessons I stuck.
Rather soon, wasn't it?
It was the verbs I couldn't manage.
Really?
My father said, learn it without verbs, then. It won't make so much difference.
Oh, that was your father's point of view, was it?
So I tried it without the verbs, but it wasn't any easier. Benito speaks French. You should hear him.
I fear it's Benito who should have come looking for a job.
But he's got a job, and a very good job in Seville. And he's just going to be married to the prettiest girl you ever saw. He has all the luck.
Quite so. Well, I'll write a line now to Senor Donoso, and I'll have a talk to him about you tomorrow.
Thank you, senor. Thank you very much.
Ah, Fernandita.
Yes?
Good evening.
Good evening.
This young man has just brought me a letter of introduction from Bautista Donoso.
Senora?
So glad.
My wife.
Your servant.
Well, I'll leave you to entertain him while I write my letter.
Yes, of course. Well, do sit down again.
Thank you.
It's cool tonight, isn't it?
Coolish?
And only the beginning of October. You're from Andalusia?
Yes, senora. You can tell it by the way I speak, I suppose.
I thought you were. I was born there.
I could tell that. No use trying to hide it.
I don't want to hide it. I've lived in Madrid for 20 years, but I might live here 50.
I know. I've been here 3 days. You can guess what it feels like to me.
Where exactly do you come from?
Almenares.
Almenares? I used often to go there when I was a girl. I've a great friend there.
Who's that?
Esperanza Ruiz.
Esperanza Ruiz, but she's related to me. One of my cousins. That is, a niece of my father's is married to one of her cousins.
Fancy that. But who is your father, then?
Feliciano Real.
Feliciano Real.
Yes, senora.
The chemist at Alfaqueque.
Yes, he was. He has moved now to Almenares. He got on the wrong side in politics.
Ah. But you were born in Alfaqueque?
Of course I was. I was christened at San Gregorio's and I grew up there.
You come from Alfaqueque. But we are compatriots.
Are we?
Yes. I'm from Alfaqueque. I used to live in the house with the 2 fountains. That was my home.
Then you must be...
Fernandita or Rio.
Think of that. I never dreamt. I am glad to see you.
And I am very glad to meet you, senor.
Oh, please don't call me that. I used to play in your garden when I was a boy. Why ever didn't Senor Donoso tell me who Don Pascual had married?
Oh, he'd never think of it. And what is your own name, senor?
Oh, please, not senor. I'm Feliciano, like my father, and his father, and his grandfather, and his great-grandfather. And if I marry and have a son...
Then he'll be Feliciano, too.
It's no use changing things just for the sake of change, is it? But I'm always called Realito.
Well, there's no place in the world like Alfaqueque, is there?
No. Of course, the people in Almenares always tell you that... But who cares what they say?
They may say what they like. Alfaqueque. Why, it's like a silver cup when you stand on the hill looking down at it. I believe the Holy Virgin herself scattered flowers in the valley there. And the houses are so white and clean, and the windows with their lattices, and the fields with the sun on them.
Yes.
And where else can you see such a sky? And the water, ice cold from the wells. I sometimes think heaven must be very like Alfaqueque. The worst day in the year there is better than the best one anywhere else. I know that.
Do you remember those little almond cakes they make there? Now, those are cakes.
Oh, as to cakes and sweets, to begin with, you can't get cinnamon like ours, even in Granada, or lemons. No, not even in Utrera.
And the honey cakes?
And the walnut paste. And the spice cakes.
Oh, don't talk to me about the spice cakes. Once I ate 67 for a wager, and it nearly killed me. I got so hot inside I thought I should burst into flames.
67, I don't wonder. Let me tell you something. I get all the Alfaqueque sweets and cakes here in Madrid. There's a friend of mine, she comes from Alfaqueque. Adoracion Martinez, she's called, and she's a perfect genius at making them. Yes. Oh, wherever I live, there'll be no place like Alfaqueque for me. It makes me happy just to sit and think of it.
I'm sure it does.
Look at my pictures. They're all of Alfaqueque.
What? So they are. I didn't notice. I was a bit nervous when I first came in.
Well, look at them now, then. Take a good look. One at a time.
That's very good of the Campo Real.
Yes.
And the Campino. That's where I was born.
And do you call this good? The Torre del Moro.
Oh, very good. Just like it. And there's the Calle de las Cruces.
Yes?
And the Santuario, every bit of Alfaqueque.
And my husband's got a big coloured photograph which takes it all in, hanging in his study.
Olé! People talk about Madrid. I tell you, Madrid's a disappointment to me.
I know. Madrid's never ending and so tiring. But Alfaqueque. Ah, Blanca.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm so sorry. I've been looking everywhere for my work bag. I must have left it... Oh, yes, here.
Blanca?
Yes?
This is a compatriot of ours.
Indeed.
Delighted.
How do you do?
Your daughter, is it?
No, just a friend. I've no children.
But you're from Alfaqueque, too.
Yes, though I left there so young, I'm afraid it doesn't show. I was brought up in Madrid. What a stroke of luck for you, Fernandita. A visitor from Alfaqueque. And a new excuse to talk about it.
Oh, no.
Have you both been singing hallelujahs to the honey cakes and the brown bread and the green trees and the water from the wells?
There, that's how they make fun of me, because I still love my home.
Oh, well, who could help it? So glad to have met you.
The pleasure's mine. My name's Feliciano Real, but I'm called Realito. My father's the chemist in Almenares now. 4 Calle del Pozo.
Yes? Goodbye, for the present.
Our compatriot is a very charming young lady. Who is she?
She's Blanca Solis. Her mother was Josefa Marino, Frasquita's niece.
I don't think I...
The ugly Frasquita, Torrobocha's cousin. The one that married Pasquita Merengue.
Oh, to be sure, I remember her mother. Does she live in Madrid now?
Yes, since she married again. She was left a widow, poor woman, and then she went and married the most dreadful man you can imagine.
From Alfaqueque?
Oh, no, indeed. We don't have such men in Alfaqueque. He detests his stepdaughter, and he treated her so vilely that just to get away from him, she got engaged. And that only made matters worse.
I say.
I felt so sorry for the child. Something simply had to be done. And one day I went and fetched her here. And here she'll stay till she's married, in January.
That was very kind.
Not that I like the man she's marrying. He's a bit of a brute. But she'd marry a convict, I believe, sooner than go and live at home again.
I suppose so.
Poor girl. She'd no other refuge. My husband says anybody can find food or clothing or shelter here as long as they come from Alfaqueque. He calls this house the Alfaqueque Legation, and he calls me La Consoleza, the Minister Plenipotentiary for Alfaqueque.
That's good. That's very good.
May I come in?
Oh, come in, Noblejas.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm not disturbing you.
Not a bit.
And how are you, Doña Fernandita?
Very well. And you?
Oh, very well.
And how is Paloma?
She is very well, I thank you. And your good husband, is he well?
Very well indeed. He's in his study.
Should I intrude, do you think, if I joined him there?
I fancy he's expecting you.
Oh, then, in that case, if you will excuse
Why,
me.
of course.
You're very kind, senor.
Not at all.
Your servant, senor. Doña Fernandita, your most humble servant.
He's not from Alfaqueque, is he? No more than your young lady's stepfather is.
No, we don't grow his sort there either, do we? I didn't introduce you. You'd have had to stand and exchange compliments for a quarter of an hour. There never was anybody so polite. My husband swears that he said to the priest who christened him, "Please be so very kind as to take the chill off the water." Poor fellow. He's a clerk in the pensions office, and he has one of the inside flats here. Pasquale finds him a little extra work whenever he can. He has a huge family. One very pretty daughter who does embroidery.
Do you know, though, who he reminded me of? That old fellow in Alfaqueque who used to go round the streets crying, "Any hats, boots, or old umbrellas to sell?" Do you remember him?
I should think I do. Ah, those street cries in Alfaqueque. One does miss them.
Do you remember radishes and mint for sale?
And there was such a good one for cherries. Cherries, cherries, ripe, red, and fresh.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Ripe, red, cherries, ripe, red, ripe, fresh cherries.
And the woman who sold artichokes?
Catalina.
Yes.
And the old man with the melons who used to say, Sweetmeats are beside my melons, sweet melons.
And the one for Jasmine. White Jasmine, in my patio 'tis snowing, like snow in my patio, the jasmine is falling.
Oh, yes. And the medlar one. Fine ripe medlars from Japan. Yeah, fine ripe medlars from Japan. Fine ripe medlars from...
Only think, Pasquale, we're compatriots. He comes from Alfaqueque.
So I suppose, when he cries medlars for sale in my drawing room, you didn't know that your foot was, diplomatically speaking, upon your native soil here?
No, senor. It came as quite a surprise, as all good luck comes.
To be sure. Well, here's the note for Senor Donoso. I'll see him tomorrow if I can, and we'll have a talk about you.
You'll do your best for him, won't you, Pasquale?
Why, of course. Now that I know he's from Alfaqueque.
You're very kind. I must be going. Well, you won't quite forget me, I hope.
We shall meet again, I've no doubt.
I really am most grateful.
Don't mention it.
And thank you, Senora. Thank you for being so kind to me. You don't know what it has meant to me, meeting you.
Good luck. All good luck. And you're to come in and see us whenever you want to.
I will, Senora. I will. Goodbye. Oh, please don't trouble to show me out. I can find my own way, thank you.
I hope I know the respect due to a native of Alfaqueque.
Never mind his jokes. A nice, bright boy. A little countrified, perhaps, but a nice, bright boy. Jasmine, sweet Jasmine, in my patio 'tis snowing.
Well, slipped on the hall floor and nearly split his head open.
What?
If he had quite, we'd have known what was in it. Not much, I fear.
I keep telling Alberto not to wax the floor so much. Waxed floors, horrid things, anyhow. Why not good, clean tiles?
Such as we find in Alfaqueque.
Now, are you going to get that boy a job?
It won't be very easy.
Oh, surely. Something in the factory.
Oh, my poor factory. Not be much use there unless we paid him to come and eat chocolate. But I'll do my best. Still, I fear he's not the hero of your dreams who's to come from Alfaqueque.
Never mind. Find him something small to start with.
He looks strong enough. I know a man on the railway. Shall I get him a job as a porter?
Pasquale, a nice, refined boy like that.
True. Well, now I must go and attend to our other nice, refined friend, poor old Noblejas.
Senora,
What is it, Rosita?
I wish to be searched.
What?
Searched, if you please, from top to toe, as if I were a common factory hand, my trunk as well, and my bed. Everything belonging to me.
But what am I to search you for?
We have been doing the silver. There is a fork lost. Alberta looks at me as if she thought I had taken it. Oh, Senora, when a girl grows up surrounded as I have been at my father's by necklaces and earrings and jewelry of all sorts, will she, I ask you, soil her fingers or her conscience with a fork? I ask you, Senor.
Well, don't. Forks are no affair of mine.
I never heard of such a thing.
Is my word to be doubted? Shall I strip myself here and now?
Oh, silly child. I know you better than that, I should hope. And all your family besides. Such nonsense. But I'll see to the matter at once.
But the fork's not the worst of it, Senor.
Indeed? Then what is?
Oh, I hardly like to tell the Senora. To think that I should do such a thing. It comes of being so unused to service.
Woman?
Oh, Don Pasquale, how can I carry heavy trays with hands like mine? They used to say in Alfaqueque that I'd hands like the Virgin of the Santuario.
Did they really? Well, then, of course, it follows that you can't carry trays.
Good evening. Can't you hear
Blanca's young man. No, really, I don't feel up to him.
He does take something so seriously, does Don Pasquale. So unlike my dear father. Whatever went wrong, he'd always a smile for you, and I'm his own daughter in that, thank goodness.
Good evening.
Hola. How are you?
You mustn't say hola to me. Tell Senorita Blanca I've come.
You are irritable, aren't you?
You mustn't talk to me like that. Tell the Senorita I'm waiting.
Well, if it comes to that, don't order me about.
Nice sort of girl to have about the house. Gets cheekier every day. This is really too much.
Welcome.
Don't be theatrical, Blanca.
How do you do, then, if you like that better?
I don't like affectation.
I was in the middle of a letter to Mamma.
To your mother.
To Mamma.
To your mother.
I said to Mamma.
To your mother. I'm not going to call her Mamma. Let's be clear about it. So why should we call her Mamma?
Very well, to my mother. It makes no difference to me. Oh, you seem very upset. Aren't you well?
As well as I ever am. I got out of bed the wrong side. When I get in the tram to come here, the first vexing thing happens.
If that was the first, you must have got out of bed rather late.
Is that a joke?
Well, what happened in the tram?
Oh, nothing, my dear girl, nothing. I was grossly insulted, that was all. The trams themselves are a disgrace. You crawl along, no smoking allowed, no spitting allowed. Wait till the car stops, don't speak to the driver. Keep your ticket ready, beware pickpockets. Use coal tar soap, drink Solaris water. Oh, you might as well be back at school again.
I know, it's shocking.
And then, if you please, 2 little whippersnappers of second lieutenants, just into their uniform, began giggling at me. I wasn't going to stand that. I was starting to teach them manners, and the tram stopped, and we all 3 tumbled out. And if there hadn't been a policeman there, well, anything might have happened. But if they'd have been a couple of generals, I wouldn't have had them giggling at me. Well, that was nothing, I suppose.
Oh, but, Nicholas, you're always getting into these disputes with people on trams, or with men watering the streets, or with someone because he walks on the wrong side of the pavement. Why?
Because I'm a man and not a child, to be pushed and ordered about. And because I like to see things done properly. What a country.
I know, but keep calm and sit down and talk to me. Won't you, please?
Oh, all right.
How's your uncle?
Just the same. You try the patience of a saint. Rolling in money and keeps me tied to that wretched desk. You wait till I get hold of it.
Now, Nicholas, you'll do as I tell you about that.
Oh, shall I?
It's all nonsense, this notion of selling the business and buying a country place.
I shan't sell it. I shall put in a good manager. But if you think I'm going to spend the rest of my days selling cloth by the yard, you're mistaken. I mean to enjoy my life.
I want you to, but there's more to be thought of. You can have a good time without neglecting your business, can't you? And the master's eye.
Don't try your village wisdom on me.
We've not only ourselves to think of. At least we shan't have, shall we?
Now, look here, Blanca, don't start any of that nonsense.
What do you mean?
What I say. And it's not the first time I've had to say it. If it's children you're thinking of, no, thank you.
You can't seriously mean that, Nicholas.
Of course I do. What do you know about it? God, who wants children, I'd like to know. Little nuisances cutting their teeth and catching measles and having stomach aches. And you sit up half the night with them.
Oh, I hate to hear you talk like this, Nicholas. Even in fun.
Do you?
Yes. I want to have children, and why should I be ashamed to tell you so? It has always been my dream to have children.
Nonsense.
But what else is marriage for?
Now, don't start being clever.
There's nothing very clever in that.
Be practical. Children are a nuisance, and that's all about it.
Oh.
They tie you by the leg. You can't take them on a holiday with you. You can't leave them at home. If you even take a child to a theatre, it yells and has to be carried out.
Oh, really?
And when they grow up, they either spend all your money or they turn on you because you won't let them. No, thank you.
Oh, dear. Another quarrel?
Just for a change.
No need to be sarcastic as well as foolish.
Now.
You see what he's like. I might as well be at home again.
Don't you compare me to your stepfather now.
But what's it all about?
Simply because I said
Now, don't twist things.
Tell it yourself, then.
Now, what was it? Come.
Blanca, if you please, announces that when she's married, she wants to have children.
Well, that's natural enough, isn't it?
Why, of course.
Of course not.
I repeat. And I'll shout it from the housetops if you like. When I'm married, I wish to have children.
I don't.
And I do.
Well, you can't have it both ways. You must agree about it somehow.
Oh, that's how we quarreled, trying to agree.
It's impossible, it appears, to be happily married unless you have children.
Oh, no. It isn't impossible. But...
Of course not. You've none?
No.
Very well, then.
Why God gave me none, I don't know. Nor why he gave you such a wicked temper.
Never mind my temper. You've no children, so you're all for other people having them and having to put up with them. That's what it comes to. Nothing so easy to bear as other people's troubles. Blanca, ask your mother how she's liked having children and getting to look like a sack of potatoes.
Oh, this is too much. How dare you talk like that about my mother? Let me tell you that all the happiness she's had in her life, she owes to her children.
That's true enough.
It's not her children that have made her miserable.
No, indeed.
And I'm the only one that had better never have been born. For if I'd not been, I couldn't have come to know you.
And that's very true.
Yes, you must needs back her up, mustn't you? And everyone's bound to be right except me. Stand by each other as long as there's a man you can get the better of. That's women all over. Yes, and now cry. You'd only wanted that. Oh, I'd better go out and take a walk. It'll give you a chance to cheer up.
And give you a chance to cool down. Goodbye.
Now, don't part like this. Oh, what a storm in a teacup. You want to have children, and he doesn't. Very well, then. You must compromise. But that's what married life is. Compromise.
Oh, let me alone, please. Day after day, it's always the same. He does nothing but make me wretched.
Oh, you're not going to leave her like this, surely.
It's all put on. She only does it to upset me. I know her. But she won't get round me. And the sooner it's plain that I'm to be master, the better. Do you think it a proper sort of thing for her to talk to me about having children?
Who else did you talk to about it, pray?
Well, I'm off. A pleasant evening for me, this.
Oh, Senor Don Nicolas. And how are you? Oh, delighted to see you, Ancho. And how is your very good uncle?
Thank you. He's well, and I'm well. We're all well. As I see you a dozen times a day, we needn't stand here bowing and scraping like dancing masters, need we?
Oh, did you ever know such manners? They must have fed that young man when a baby on tin tacks soaked in vinegar.
I own to being a little surprised.
A pleasant partner for a lifetime, won't he be?
I don't think I gave him any cause.
Poor girl.
And it is the very first time that I've been subjected to
Some women seem cursed from their birth.
But can I be of any service?
I must cheer her up a little if I can.
But if there's anything I can do...
Oh, poor child. What is there one can do for her?
You have only to command me. Need I assure you?
How do you do, Selustiano?
Adoracion.
Ah, dear me, what a joy it is, isn't it, just to breathe the air of this house, fragrant with lavender.
And how do you do, Adoracion, queen of confectioners? How are things with you?
I mustn't grumble. And with you?
I mustn't grumble. Your husband is quite well?
Very well, thank you.
And your brother-in-law, he is well, I hope.
Yes.
And your children, all well?
Very well.
And there's nothing wrong with your sweets, I'm sure.
Oh, thank you. They were never better. Try one.
Oh, no, I wasn't hinting.
Try one. You won't get another such anywhere but here.
Oh, thank you.
I've just left 4 dozen in the dining room for dear Fernandita, and I hope there'll be some comfort to her in the midst of her worries. Oh, poor darling, with everybody plaguing her and imposing on her. Have you heard Rosita's latest?
No. What has she done?
A whole set of coffee cups, priceless. One of dear Fernandita's most treasured possessions, her great-grandmother's, smashed to atoms.
Dear me.
You may well say so. She may come from Alfaqueque, but I'm only waiting for the day when they'll show her the door. Heavens above us, is she the only person who's a little down in the world?
No, Adoracion, no. But I would so much rather not talk like this about her behind her back.
Look at me. I've kept my carriage, 2 horses and 2 men on the box. And I make sweets for a living. Yes, and carry them round to my customers, too. And Shanks's mare is all I've to ride when I can't afford a tram. And my husband, well, I think you know, when he was in the Treasury, never a thing done till his advice was asked. And now he spends his day beating eggs. Not precisely what he was born to, I think.
No, by no means.
Very well, then. Don't let that young woman try on any of her airs with me, that's all. Well, God forgive me for being uncharitable, but she's a twisty one, that's what she is. A twisty twiddler.
A what?
A twisty twiddler. And they'll find it out sooner or later.
I don't in the least understand.
So was her sister and her cousin Pilar. Oh, it makes me stiff with rage to see how people impose on the blessed creature. Do you see this cheap little table here?
Hmm?
A gentleman from Alfaqueque who's taking a little holiday in jail sent it to her. Would she give 50 pesetas for it? From Alfaqueque, so of course she did. Oh, once I get started about her...
It's all quite true.
But you see, it's only since we came to know her that we've been able to look life in the face again. I remember it so well. The house with the 2 fountains where she was born. I declare it must be holy water flows from them. And you know Don Pasquale. He was just an ordinary man till she married him. And now he's a perfect saint. God bless her.
God bless her.
She'll be your earthly providence if you come from Alfaqueque.
Or from Pancorbo.
Where's that?
I come from Pancorbo.
And she does things so delicately. The other day, my husband came to see Don Pasquale on business, and when he got out in the street again, he thought his hat didn't fit very well. But he took no more notice till he got home. Then what do you think he found? Fernandita had tucked 25 pesetas in the hatband.
That must have made it very heavy.
No, not in silver, silly man. A 25 peseta note. God knows it came that day like a shower of rain in summer.
I mean, that was a charming thought, but I never thought of it. I don't see how she had the chance to.
Oh, quite simple. He hangs his hat on the hat stand when he arrives.
Does he now? Does he? Yes, of course, one should do so.
She doesn't seem to be coming. I'll just run in and say good night and give her a kiss. Goodbye, noblejas.
Goodbye. God bless you, Adoracion.
I don't get a good night's sleep unless I've had a glimpse of Fernandita.
Senora.
Don Pasquale.
I do believe you.
You are too good. Will you make my adieus, please, to Doña Fernandita? Good night. You're most obedient.
I really prefer Adoracion sugar candy.
Oh, Holy Virgin of the Medals.
Well, did Adoracion give you her good-night kiss? Oh, what's wrong?
You know perfectly well. I'm worried to death about Blanca.
Yes, I heard them at it from my study. I was strongly tempted to come and kick him down the stairs.
Oh, my dear, for heaven's sake, don't start doing that.
I have it from his affianced wife that at school Nicholas was known as the porcupine. When more than usually exasperated by the brute, she herself refers to him as the porcupine, and the name fits him admirably.
Oh, when you turn against anybody.
My dear, isn't it pretty plain that we cannot put up with the young boor's behavior any longer? And to a girl staying in our house.
Such a voice as his.
In our house, where an angry word is never spoken. What on earth did she see in the fellow?
Nothing. Nothing to fall in love with, anyhow. What Blanca saw in any sort of husband was a way of escape from a home where her life was a purgatory.
Yes.
But why she should have had the bad luck to stumble on just such another brute as her stepfather. Such a sweet girl as she is. Pretty and gentle and unselfish. And as good as gold.
In fact, she comes from Alfaqueque.
Don't make fun of me now. I'm very, very troubled about her.
Before it's too late. And as for the young man, we'll make it quite clear to him that this house is not a bear garden.
Oh, dear. It's all very difficult.
Senora.
What's the matter?
Well, there's a young gentleman at the door. Says he must see you.
This time of night? Who is he? Has he ever been here before?
Never mind who he is. Tell him the senora sees nobody at this hour.
Well, that's what I told him, senor. But he made me bring the message. He said he wouldn't go away without seeing her.
The impertinence.
I think he's ill. He was shaking all over and as white as a sheet.
Well, you'd better find out his name.
Very good, senora.
I will not have you worried like this just as you're going to bed. Let him come back tomorrow, whoever he is.
But, my dear, suppose it... I was so startled when... If he's ill...
If he's ill, he can go to the hospital.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. He could do that.
Senora! Oh, Senora, let me kiss your hand.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Who on earth?
Senora, look at me. Look at me well.
You're not... Felipe?
I am, Fernanda. I am indeed.
God, boy, you know. We always write to each other. And in the letter I had today, she said she was very worried. She didn't know what had become of you.
Senora, I hope to God she never may.
Good heavens.
What have you been doing? Something outrageous, I'll be bound. You always wear a scapegrace. What is it, Felipe? Tell us.
First, forgive me.
What for?
For breaking in upon you in this fashion. If you forgive me, I've but one thing more to ask. Let me pass the night here.
Here?
Night?
Yes, in a chair, on a sofa. I'll sleep in the passage.
No.
No, of course not. We'll make up a bed for you.
My dear, are you out of your senses? Here's a man who comes running for shelter. Goodness knows what he's done, or what trouble he may get us into.
Senor, I give you my word of honor.
I don't want your word of honor.
Now, what have you been up to? Why are you running away?
I cannot tell you that.
Well, where are you running from?
I must not say.
Very well, then you can't be surprised if I refuse absolutely.
Fernandita, intercede for me, for my mother's sake.
Oh, your poor mother.
Confound your mother.
Oh.
No, I will not have it.
For my children's sake.
Your children?
Yes. My pearls. In the name of the Virgin of the Medals, protectress of Alfaqueque.
Pasquale. Dear Pasquale. Don't you hear?
I hear perfectly well, and it makes no difference whatever. He may invoke all the saints in the calendar. Let him tell me what he's running from and why he wants to hide, and I'll see what can be done for him, if anything.
And my last hope is gone.
What is the matter, Felipe?
Nothing. A little giddiness. It will pass. All these hours of suspense, the strain.
Felipe.
It's nothing, I assure you. Don't trouble about me.
Oh, he's ill.
Not dangerously, I think.
How can you? Felipe! He's fainted, Pasquale. He's fainted.
I dare say, my dear. But you won't improve matters by fainting too. It's nothing serious. Alberta! Rosita!
Mother of God, what is the matter with him?
My dear, don't fret yourself.
Senor?
Alberta, go and get a glass of water. We'll sprinkle a little water on him. Yes, that's right, under his collar, and he can breathe better.
Poor boy. How lucky that it happened here.
Lucky, do you think?
Did I hear someone call? Oh, have you caught a burglar, Fancy?
Hold your tongue, Rosita.
Here's the water.
Ah, give it to me.
He'll come round.
Well, could I do anything? There's a water jug in my room.
No need.
He's coming too.
A very mild attack.
What's happened?
Who's this? A friend, Blanca. I'll tell you in a minute. He's very white. He's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
Pasquale, listen, please. This is the son, the only son, of a woman who has been like a sister to me. Whatever he has done or not done, we must give him shelter for tonight. Just for tonight. So that she may never be able to say to me that when her boy came asking for help, I turned him away.
Oh, well, if it's the will of heaven and of the Virgin of the Medals...
Oh, Pasquale, you are good.
I am. I can't help myself.
Oh, he's coming too. Felipe.
Oh, what long faces. Where am I?
Safe with me. Safe with us.
Yes, senor. Your foot is upon the soil of Alfaqueque.
We are in the same room 3 weeks later. A very showy picture whose subject has nothing to do with Alfaqueque now hangs among the views of the town. It is a Sunday morning. Noblejas and his daughter Paloma are waiting to see Fernandita.
The senora will be here directly.
Thank you, Alberta. See the balcony, Paloma. Pretty, isn't it?
Enchanting. And this orange tree. Orange trees require some cultivating in Madrid.
I believe anything would grow for her. Oh, here she is.
Now, remember, Father, you must tell her.
Yes.
It would be most unsuitable for me to do so.
Well, and how are you, Paloma?
How do you do, Senora? I trust you are very well.
Quite well, thank you.
And Senor Don Pasquale?
He's keeping his end up, as he always says. He'll be here in a minute. We're going to Mass. Anything you want, Noblejas?
I want first to say, Senora, how very glad I am to find you well. Also to find that the respected head of this household is keeping his end up. Further...
Thank you. Paloma, my dear, what about the altar cloth?
The altar
I'll
cloth.
have it finished by Saturday. It can go off to Alfaqueque by express. It should reach its destination in ample time. My fingers may be faulty now and then, Senora, but my word is my bond.
That's right. I knew you wouldn't fail me. But What have you come about, both of you? Sit down and tell me.
But you're just off to Mass.
My husband's not ready yet. We can talk till he comes. Do sit down. What is it? Something to do with this ugly duckling of yours, Noblejas?
You speak, Father dear.
Then, if our kind friend will allow me to put it very abruptly, very bluntly.
Of course.
Dear lady, does anyone happen to be occupying your second spare room?
Now, Father, what's the use of asking that when we know perfectly well that there is somebody occupying it? There is someone in Don Pasquale's dressing room, the room that looks out onto the court. Who is it?
But you know them? You found out?
Is it such a secret, Senora?
Yes, it is.
Oh, do we embarrass you by asking, Senora?
Yes, you do.
Then perhaps, Paloma, we...
No, Father. Be firm.
The fact is, Dona Fernandita, that the young gentleman who has been for this little while past the occupant of your spare room has also been, if I may so express myself, casting glances.
Really, Father? He's done a little more than cast glances, I think.
But what has he done?
He has written to me 3 letters. 3 consecutive letters.
3 letters?
Consecutively.
Which he sent her.
By the clothesline across the roof.
No.
Also some poems. Beautiful poems by the same means of communication. I have memorized them. I could recite them to you. Also some flowers. And he has gesticulated most significantly. So I'm sure you will agree, Senora, that casting glances is hardly the word for it.
Well, and what have you done?
You speak, Father.
Oh, naturally, she did not wish...
Naturally, I did not wish things to go any further without your knowledge, Senora.
Quite right.
For you can tell her.
For you can tell me. Even Father had no idea that you'd anyone staying here.
I dare say not. It happened very suddenly. It was all a little rash and... Well, he is in hiding here, so much I may tell you. The victim of vile persecution.
Senora.
In due time all will be made clear, but till it can be, I do beg you both to keep the secret.
Oh.
I have told the servants. They may find themselves in jail if they let it out.
I see. You may rely on me, Senora.
You may rely on me.
It's your mother I'm thinking about, Paloma.
You must make her hold her tongue, Paloma.
We might cut it out, Senora, and she'd manage to talk still.
I'll look after Mother. But you said he was...
A gentleman, and a most distinguished one, too. And he has to hide himself away as if he were a criminal.
Fancy that.
And even we do not know why, as yet. He is under a pledge not to tell us. It is a point of honor. But I know all about him otherwise. He's a very good family. Oh, a most remarkable young man. He is a poet.
A poet?
Yes. And not just an ordinary poet either. He never speaks of his poems. He calls them his children.
Really?
Yes. I didn't understand that at first. And he comes from Alfaqueque. There'll be a street there called after him someday.
A street?
On that tablet on the house where he was born.
Really?
A statue of him, perhaps.
Do you really think so?
Oh, yes, I do. But, don't mention all this to my husband, for we don't quite see eye to eye about it.
Dear me.
No, we don't. I'm sorry to say.
I trust you understood, Senora, that when I asked for enlightenment...
Oh, yes, quite.
We may be poor, and I work for my living, but my self-respect is most precious to me. I do trust, Senora, that you understand.
Quite, my dear.
A young lady's reputation is not, if I may make the comparison, like one of Father's collars which a little soap and water will clean.
Paloma.
No. The very slightest stain upon a young lady's reputation
Yes, but I don't want my husband to hear about this for the moment. So shall we say that you came about the altar cloth? Or better still, won't you both go away at once?
Senora, you have only to ask.
By all means, Senora. Come, Father.
Thank you very much.
Father, where's your hat?
I left it on the hat stand.
Ah. Goodbye, then. Goodbye. I'll see you again soon.
Senora.
Oh, Holy Mother. What silly pranks has the boy been playing? Ah, of course. Paloma looked so pretty, sitting sewing at her window. Wait till he hears her silly tongue clacking.
We're not gone yet, Senora. You'll be late for Mass.
What has happened to the senora? I shall go to the 8 o'clock next Sunday with Senorita Blanca.
Oh, I prefer the late one myself at San Jose.
Ah, ready?
And waiting. Who's always scolding us for being late?
Ah, who?
There are mornings when tying my tie is harder than solving quadratic equations.
What are quadratic equations?
They are no concern of yours. Come, let us start.
Right. What did Noblejas and Paloma come about?
Oh, about the altar cloth. To tell me it would be ready next Sunday.
Really?
Don't you believe me?
No, frankly, my dear, I don't.
Come along. We shall be late.
Good morning. May I? Oh, thank you.
Realito. I thought I'd have a chance to...
Hola, my pretty.
Oh, good morning.
I'm all of a sweat. What weather? Call this Madrid in October?
October is often a fine month in Madrid. April and May can be pleasant too. So can February sometimes. Have you been to Mass?
I've been to 4. Isn't that enough for you? I've been dodging in and out of churches all the morning. I'm just about done in.
Well, it's the way to heaven.
Is it? It's the way to get a good look at all the pretty girls. You're very smart this morning. Let's have a look at you. A bit closer.
Oh, impudence. Do you want your cup of chocolate?
Yes, when I've cooled off a bit.
I thought you were going back home.
I am. I've got to. I can't wear out much more shoe leather looking for a job here. So Doña Fernandita's going to buy me a third-class ticket home. Farewell, Madrid. It'll never know what it's missed.
I dig up stones with my teeth before I go back home.
Lucky stones. Well, what's the matter with home?
What's the matter with it? Oh, nice prospects for me there, aren't there? No, thank you. Not now that I've seen life. Oh, you may laugh. I have prospects here, if I know anything.
Anybody particular you've got your eye on?
Never you mind. I don't say there isn't somebody most particular. Well, one thing's as clear as daylight. God didn't give me my good looks and mean me to waste them, now did he? But mum's the word, or there'll be trouble. Talk about romance, though. These novelists, what do they know about it? But mum's the word. Still, if you find yourself in Alfaqueque, drop in on my mother and say I'm getting on quite nicely, thank you. Though mum's the word for a bit.
Mum, as you like. This is all Greek to me. But talking of romances, who's this young man that's hiding here? So Paloma's mother says.
Nonsense.
But she says there is. She's seen him at the window, and he's been making love to Paloma.
What?
And he's written her 3 letters consecutively.
What?
And sent her flowers and made up some poems to her.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
That's what she told me. What's wrong?
Nothing. You're talking nonsense, that's all. Simple nonsense. But mum's the word. Oh, I don't believe it. I won't believe it. I'm good enough for anyone. My father's the best jeweler in Alfaqueque. Oh. Mum's the word. Oh, tell me.
You're off your head, I think.
Good morning, Realito.
Good morning.
Albert is asking for you, Rosita. Oh, she's always asking for me. Come along, Realito, and have your chocolate. I want to talk to you.
Oh?
Yes, I do.
Will you excuse me while I go and have my chocolate?
Certainly. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Yes, we'll see if Madrid can get the better of Alfaqueque.
Whatever is the matter with the girl?
Blanca?
Oh, shh, wait a minute.
Haven't they gone to Mass?
Yes, but Realito's here in the dining room.
Oh, they'll keep him chattering for hours. What about the letter?
I copied it as you wrote it, word for word. It's not much like one of mine. Where shall I leave it?
On the table. She'll see it as soon as she comes in.
Very well. There it is. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Are you sorry?
Oh, it's all very upsetting.
Come.
Shh.
What? Somebody coming?
I thought I had... No. But of course it's upsetting. And when I'm by myself, I feel I'm doing wrong. Then I see you. And I feel I'm doing right. You make me brave again.
Oh, I shall never regret helping you to get rid of that man.
For whatever else may happen, one thing is certain. Your marriage would have been a tragedy.
If he wasn't so unkind to me.
The fellow's a brute, nothing more or less. Once or twice, I give you my word, hiding in my room there and hearing him insulting and abusing you, it's been as much as I could do not to rush out and take your part.
I'm thankful you didn't when it's so vital you shouldn't be discovered. And it'd only have been a dreadful scene. Nicholas hasn't always been so unkind to me. He really hasn't. But he never was brutal to me as he is now. And I fancied, it was foolish of me, that in time I should make him gentler. Oh, he did attract me in a sort of way. There is something attractive about him at times, but the truth is, I've told you, that he just meant my not being made miserable at home from morning till night.
I understand so well. You didn't look for love. Just not to be unhappy seemed enough.
Oh.
I know. How well I know. It's a sad world. But you'd think love would come looking for anyone so lovely as you.
Please, don't talk like that.
So lovely and so good. That any man could treat you as he did passes belief. The scoundrel, the fool.
Don't talk so loud.
I'm sorry. Forgive me.
What will Fernandita think when she reads that letter?
Whatever she thinks now, she'll approve in the end. Her heart's in the right place. And she's very fond of you.
Yes, I'm sure she is.
I'll take the blame for the letter. And the rest. I'm very fond of her, the dear lady from Alfaqueque. To think, though, that I came here by mere chance. Just one more twist to my wayward life. But if I believed in a God that cared for his creatures, I could believe he led me through this last tribulation, that at the end of it I might come to know you.
Don't you believe God orders our lives? A little from what you said, but I shall always believe the best of you, not the worst.
Thank you.
It's my own troubles, perhaps, that help me to feel for yours.
I like you to say that.
They talk about you here all the time.
I don't doubt it. And Don Pasquale thinks me a shameless impostor. He wouldn't credit my dying oath. Fernandita believes in me, though.
Well, I listen to neither of them. When Don Pasquale has made up his mind, he's just obstinate. And as to Fernandita, anyone could fool her if he came from Alfaqueque. No, I listen to you, and I think how good you've been in helping me get free from this wretched marriage, and how you've let me talk to you and been so patient and understanding.
Blanca.
And when I think of that... Oh, there's someone in the hall.
Yes.
Oh, I'll see who it is.
Never mind, I'll go back to my room.
No, don't.
It's about time I got out of this. Though I'll hate to go. After all, what harm have I done? Said a few things to one of them, flattered the other a little, and they like it. It makes them happy. But Blanca, she's different. Oh, I wish...
Felipe! It's that woman who makes the sweets, you know. She's always about. I'm afraid she may come in here.
Then I'll bolt back to prison. Well, goodbye. And lie low. Keep out of everybody's way.
Indeed, I will.
But there's nothing to be afraid of. Fernandita will take it quite well, I promise you. Good luck.
Good luck.
Oh. Blanca?
Where was that girl off to in such a hurry? Not to meet that young man of hers, I'll be bound, but something was up. Dashing past me and downstairs without a word. Ah, poor child, she has a hard time of it. Oh, it's blessed to be back here again. A whole fortnight since I saw Fernandita. Heaven knows, though, I'd have come if I could have crawled. Oh, I have to sit down. My legs aren't what they might be yet. I'll wait a bit to give her just one kiss. Oh, it's warm. Oh, I do just hate to see that young man Realito at his breakfast. I never saw anything like it. Gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, how they all sponge on her, dear woman. Oh, a new picture. Present. Little thank offering, let's hope, yes. Yes. Oh, what a vision the balcony is. It's a perfect paradise. Jasmine, camellias. Oh, and the orange tree, if it could speak of our dear sun-kissed Alfaqueque. And what's this? A letter. Blanca's writing. For Fernandita, urgent. What has happened? Oh, this is why she was dashing downstairs. Oh, saints in glory, what is it all about? I declare I could steam it open. I believe I could read it through the envelope.
Hi, Adoracion. How are you?
Oh, my dear, I thought you were never coming. Such ages since I've seen you, such ages.
There.
And thank you 1,000 times for the sherry. You don't know the good it did me, and for the cream. But I've been longing so to see you, as greedy for a sight of you as Realito is for his breakfast.
And you're quite all right again?
Oh, now I am, now that I've seen you. It only needed that, but... Oh, dear me, I was forgetting. Something has happened. Now, listen. As I came in, I met Blanca. She didn't speak. She rushed downstairs. And here's this letter for you. Whatever can it mean?
Oh, Blanca? Well, give it to me. Rush downstairs? Good heavens. Fernandita, dearest friend, my second mother, don't be alarmed when you read this. I am not going to kill myself, though it might...
Saints of God, she's taken poison.
No, can't you hear? I am not going to kill myself, though it might be better if I did. And I'm not eloping with Nicholas. I'm going home. Going home? The child's off her head. And I'm going without warning, so that you mayn't try to stop me. I've brought trouble enough on you, and such discord into your home where there never was discord. Oh, I shall fetch her back at once.
Oh, but finish the letter, Fernandita. Finish the letter. It's simply heartbreaking. You do finish it.
It's Nicholas that's to blame. From the time I said I'd marry him...
Hola, Senora, you're most obedient.
Nicholas.
I heard you'd been ill.
Yes, but I'm well again, thanks be to God.
Ah, that's right. Life's too short to waste in bed. Well, the world looks a pretty rosy place to me today.
Rosy? Does it?
Yes, it all depends how I start the morning. Some days I get out of bed feeling like the devil, and then everything goes wrong.
Of course.
But if I only make a good start, you can't upset me.
Really?
Where is Blanca?
Well, the fact is, my dear Nicholas, Blanca has run away from us. She has gone home.
What?
I was reading her letter when you came in.
Rubbish.
I'm afraid it's true.
Rubbish, I tell you. Is the girl a born fool? You rescue her from her bully of a stepfather and she goes back there.
Well, that's what her letter says.
I'd like to hear it, please.
Certainly. She says, I'm going home, and I'm going without warning you, so that you mayn't try to stop me. I brought trouble enough on you, and such discord into your home where there never was discord.
She never wrote that.
It's Nicholas.
She is, doesn't it? What?
Now, do be calm.
I won't be calm. A heartless little baggage, that's what she is, and I always knew it. Not she ever cared for me or you or her mother. Dirt under her feet, that's what we are. And I'm a porcupine, am I? Very well, I'll show her. Don't let her think she's going to bring this off. She's going home, is she? Well, I'm going after her, and there's going to be a most almighty row.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Nicholas, don't. You'd far better try and forget all about it.
Had I? Thank you. Yes, you're very calm. You put her up to this, perhaps?
How dare you say such a thing? You've made all our lives here a perfect nightmare. The times I've seen that poor child sitting there crying and wishing she was dead.
And so have I.
And will you be kind enough to go and bake your toffee and mind your own business?
Oh, Senor, I make this my business.
No, Adoracion, don't answer him. We'll say nothing more at all. Silence is best.
No doubt. You'll see how silent I'll be. I'm not to be made a fool of. I'll stir up such a scandal. I'll have the whole thing in the papers. You wait, you'll see. And where are you coming to?
Into my own drawing room, by your kind permission.
Are you? Well, let me warn you, senor, that I am not to be called names with impunity.
Dear me, what have you been doing to the porcupine?
Oh, Pasquale, I'm in such trouble. A letter from Blanca. She's gone back home because she can't stand Nicholas any longer.
Well, that's the best news I've heard for a long time. I congratulate you both. Blanca should have a medal.
So she should.
I tell you, things had come to such a pass for me with that young man. I'd settled to move to a hotel till the wedding was over.
Oh, don't joke. He's been shouting and threatening. Oh, Holy Mother.
No.
Oh.
There's no need to distress yourself.
Oh, my angel, don't distress yourself.
But I must go after the child this very minute.
You'll do nothing of the sort.
But I can't sit here on thorns, Pasquale, and not know what has happened to her.
Oh, very well. I'll go and find out.
I'll go, but you're not to distress yourself. You're not to distress yourself.
And do let this be a lesson to you.
Yes, let it be a lesson to you. Now, this is what I say, Don Pasquale. Let her help everyone she wants to. You'll never stop her. It's her nature, whether they're from Alfaqueque or Timbuktu. But let them keep their distance, and on no account have them to stay here.
I agree.
Or have them dropping in to breakfast.
I quite agree.
That's my opinion.
I'm sure no one could find fault with Blanca, the dearest girl. Quiet, tactful. She couldn't do enough for me.
But her Nicholas unluckily did not resemble her.
Oh, no, indeed. Believe me, once you let people into your house, something always goes wrong. You know, before my husband had his troubles, I was a bit of a Lady Bountiful, too, in a small way. And shall I tell you what once happened to me?
Well,
Oh, it sounds funny now, but it was no joke at the time. One night, just as we were going to bed, the maid came in a great state and said there was a mysterious young gentleman at the front door insisting on seeing me. And while we were wondering what to do, in he burst, without with your leave or by your leave, pale and haggard with his cloak all dragging behind him, flung himself on his knees and kissed my hand.
What?
And begged me for his...
A little.
Very little. But she knows him. We should like, I think, to hear the rest of the story.
Oh, you'll never believe it.
Shan't I?
And did you hide him just for the night?
Yes. What else could we do? Though my husband, poor Carreño, didn't want me to.
Really? Do you hear that, Fernandita? Poor Carreño didn't want her to.
I hear. Carreño didn't want her to.
Well, Carreño didn't want you to?
No, but all of a sudden he fainted.
Carreño?
No, Felipe.
Oh.
And then, of course, we had to keep him.
Just fancy. He fainted. Do you hear that, Fernandita? He fainted.
I hear. I'm not dead.
And you can't think what it led to, all through my being such a goose.
All through her being such a goose, my dear.
We had that young gentleman on our hands for an entire month.
Ah, we are still 10 days short of that.
What did you say?
Nothing. Couldn't you find any way of getting rid of him?
No, we couldn't. Each day he told us some new tale, and as he told us to start with, and we believed it, that he'd be ruined and disgraced if they found him, while we were his accomplices, in a sense. When anyone came to the house, he'd bolt to his room like a rabbit, and we had to lie and prevaricate. We might have been criminals ourselves. And things went on like that for a month.
What are you ringing that bell for?
Nothing. I wasn't ringing. Did you ring, Signora? Thank you, Alberta. I didn't ring. Never mind. Thank you.
And so the young man was a fraud.
You think I'm exaggerating?
No.
Well, I told you he begged us to save him for the sake of his children. He hadn't any children. He wrote poems. He called them his children.
That was a pleasing fancy.
Yes, he was a poet. So, of course, he'd no more morals than a tomcat.
Really?
He made love to my daughter, Salud, and to a girl that lives above us on the 2nd floor, and to one on the 3rd floor, and to the housemaid. Oh, not so much morals as a tomcat.
Oh, dear me.
And another thing. He used to disguise himself and go out after dark and come back with some little presents for us to show his gratitude, so he said. Oh, we were quite taken in by it.
Was Carreño taken in by it?
Oh, quite.
Ah, the men are not all alike.
Oh, sweets or flowers or a book. Once it was a bird in a cage. And once he brought us back a picture, a big oil painting.
A big oil painting.
But after he'd gone, why then the bills came in. For the flowers and the sweets and the books and the little bird and for the picture. He'd had them all charged to Carreño. They were nearly bankrupt.
Saints in heaven.
Now, tell me, Adoracion, did you ever see or hear of that young scoundrel again?
He's in America. I think so. I'm not sure. But I know that he played the same trick on 4 or 5 other people before he went. Well, did you ever hear of such conduct? He did it whenever he wanted a little holiday.
Well, dear Adoracion, thank you for the warning. I'll take care, of course. Such a thing never happens to me. But now it would be very kind of you if you'd find Blanca somehow and let me know just what has become of her.
Why, of course I will. I love doing things for you. I'll go at once. Now, you're not to worry. Shall I make you a cup of chamomile?
No, thank you. I'm quite all right.
But there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. I'd shed my heart's blood for you.
Thank you.
I'll be back in a twinkling.
Thank you. Yes, as soon as possible.
Well, Fernandita, you see.
I'd rather you didn't talk to me for a moment, please. Are you laughing at me?
Yes, of course I am. It's very funny.
Funny? I could cry my heart out.
Oh.
Funny to be tricked like that and lied to. Oh, yes, laugh at me. I deserve it for being a fool. That's the truth. I'm just a fool. Dear Pasquale, say I'm a fool.
Well, my dear, if you insist.
Who would ever have suspected it? So clever, so charming. And he comes from Alfaqueque. I never was so glad to do anything as I was to give him shelter that night. And now, oh no, I'm just a fool. And I suppose at my age I shall never be anything else. A perfect idiot. An idiot from Alfaqueque.
Oh, poor darling. Oh, I fear she won't get over this in a hurry. But I'm very much obliged to Adoracion all the same.
Senor Don Luciano.
Senor Don Pasquale.
How are you, Noblejas?
I am delighted to see you, and to see you looking so well.
Senor.
Hmm?
Senor?
Are you speaking to me, Rosita? What is it?
Where shall I find the senor?
What?
The senor.
Look, I can't hear you, my girl. Speak up.
Voice gone.
She says, Don Pasquale, that her voice has gone. Oh.
Well, what made it go?
The shock.
Huh?
Most dreadful shock. Oh, never in all my life.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Must tell the senora.
Well, you'll find her in her dressing room.
Outrage. Infamous man. Never recover. Who's that? Right.
Well, do you know what that's all about?
Senor Don Pasquale, my position is a delicate one. I may know, and be under some obligation not to impart my knowledge to you. But whether a slight hint might be allowable?
I think it might.
She has been having a little talk with my daughter, Paloma.
Oh, I see. About the young man in our spare room. Oh, I know all about it. My wife warned you, did she, on no account to tell me?
Yes.
But she told me herself, on the way to Mass.
Dear me, did she indeed? Well, that's a great relief to me.
So now we can account, I think, for that vanished voice. He's been saying pretty things to Rosita, too.
Yes, he has.
My friend, you tell Paloma from me to send back those 3 letters and those poems, and to give neither another look at him nor another thought to him, for he's a shameless impostor.
I'm afraid my voice will vanish when I start to tell her that.
Then try talking on your fingers. Off you go.
I will. She's to give neither another look nor a thought to him, because he is a... Might I call him a damned scoundrel?
Yes, I think you might.
Poor girl will be struck all of a heap, if I may so express myself.
Better she should be. I'll go and see if something can't be done for Rosita's vocal cords.
Oh, poor little Paloma. So it's all a dream. Honor and glory and a tablet on his birthplace and a statue. All a dream.
How do you do, Senor Don Salustiano?
Your servant, Senorita Blanca.
Nicholas looked pleasant, I must say. What did happen? I can guess. Oh, am I really free of him?
Blanca!
Yes.
But have you been home?
No.
But you said you were going home.
Yes, that was so you shouldn't think I was doing anything wrong. And I knew Nicholas wouldn't go there after me.
But you silly girl, it's just where he has gone, raging like a lunatic.
He won't get in. They're terrified of him. Yes, I saw him go through a crack in the door. I was hiding downstairs.
Were you?
He was muttering the most dreadful things.
Was he? He did more than mutter them up here. And may I ask what all this means?
Well, I did so want to get rid of him, Fernandita. I'm sorry you've been annoyed, but you see, it wasn't any use my just telling him I thought we'd better break off the engagement. I've said that 12 times. I had to do something to convince him that I loathed and hated him. Something that would thoroughly upset him.
And you had to leave me to take the consequences. That was kind of you. I was to be abused like a pickpocket. I was to get all the kicks, while you waited quietly downstairs till it was all over.
Oh, Fernandita, I'm so sorry. I thought you'd be glad I'd done it. You're always so good-natured about these things.
Ah, that's it. I'm so good-natured. I'm so good-natured that you all think you may take advantage of me. I am not good-natured. I'm just a fool.
Oh, don't cry. I wasn't at all sure it was the right thing for me to do.
Why did you do it, then? Well?
I'd better tell you everything.
I think you had.
It wasn't quite my own idea. I took advice.
What?
Yes, I talked it over with
that young man?
Yes.
Blessed Virgin of the Meadows.
Why? What's the matter?
Will you tell me, please, what has been happening?
But why did you call him that young man in that tone of voice?
Will you please tell me all about this? Now, how much have you seen of Felipe? When have you seen him alone? What's been going on?
Oh, nothing wrong. Oh, no, believe me. Felipe has been taking a great interest in me. And we've had talks about ourselves, about me at least, and about life. Not many. One night when you were ill and I sat up with you for a little, and once when you went to the theatre. Oh, and on Sundays when you've gone to Mass.
On Sundays?
He was very firm from the beginning about my getting rid of Nicholas. He said he wasn't worthy of me and that he'd make me miserable. I never thought any man could be so kind and so easy to talk to. But, you see, we were both prisoners in a way, and we looked forward to our talks.
Go on.
That's all.
Oh.
I suppose I shouldn't have done it but for him. I'm sorry you've been vexed, but what else are you angry about? As soon as I mentioned him, you were angry, and you looked at me so strangely. If there's anything unpleasant to tell me about him, well, I'd rather not hear it. Please, not for a day or two. I'd like to go on thinking as I do now about him. For a day or two.
Nonsense. One must see things as they are. One must face facts. I shall tell you all about Felipe, just what he has done, and the sort of young man he is.
Well, there can't be very much against him, or you'd never have taken him in here and said all the nice things to me about him that you have said.
Yes, but you see, but that's rather different. I may say things about him, but when he says things to you, well, I have to think about your mother.
Oh, tell me the worst. What has he done? I'll bear it. God will help me bear it.
Oh, my dear. My dear, don't look like that. He's done nothing wrong.
You swear it?
I swear it. He's all that we thought him. Now, will you go and ask him to come here, please? I want to speak to him.
Yes.
Oh, God forgive me for lying to her, but... Oh, is there nothing to be said for him?
Did you want me?
I have so much to say to you that I hardly know how to begin. But if I were a man, I'd know.
Oh?
I'd begin by thrashing you within an inch of your life.
Senora!
Yes, that surprises you, doesn't it?
I really don't know what I've done to deserve such...
Done? When you've lied to me and tricked me and insulted me, and you've made a mockery of everything that is most dear to me.
I have?
Yes, you.
Not at all.
It is no use, Felipe. You're found out. You played the very same trick on an old friend of mine. It seems that you've played here, and she and her husband are poor, too. You're a common impostor with your tales of persecution, and you talk of your poetry and your ambition. You've no conscience and no heart, or you couldn't have lied like this to me. I sheltered you for your mother's sake, and I've cared for you as if you were my own son.
Senora.
Well, have you anything to say?
I've behaved very badly.
Infamously.
Yes, infamously. But I have something to say. When I came here that night, you were no one in particular to me. When I came to know you, I was bitterly sorry I'd played the same trick on you as on all the others, but there was nothing to be done then. For if I told you the truth, I should have had to leave, and I was so happy and comfortable here.
Have you no shame at all?
Please listen to me quietly.
If I could do that, Felipe, I should be even more of an idiot than I am.
It's the last thing I shall ask of you.
Well, if it means seeing the last of you the sooner, go on.
The fact is, you see, that I'm an artist, and my art, my poetry, is everything in the world to me, and I give myself to it without stint. But that means, of course, that there's not much of a living in it either, and one must live, and I haven't a penny. So, when all else fails, I use my wits and make my way into some charming house like this, where my mind is at ease, and I've good books to read, and where I can write in peace.
Are you making fun of me?
Not at all, not at all. I'm telling you the unvarnished truth. I hate lounging about in cafes with a lot of pseudo-literary men. It's demoralizing. But the poem I've been writing here...
Thank you, that's enough. You're a scoundrel, and there's no more to be said.
Ah, but there may be. You call me a scoundrel now, but that's not what they'll say of me when my poems become immortal. They'll say I was eccentric. So I am. When my life comes to be written, he made his way, it'll tell people, by one means or another into houses where he could live unfretted by worldly cares and write, where he could sing his heart out as a bird sings.
Oh, Felipe, leave this house before I have you thrown out of it. You've been writing poems, have you? And not love letters to little Paloma just across the way.
Oh, you found out about that too, have you?
Yes, I have. And about Rosita. And about Blanca, too.
Oh, wait. We're getting mixed. I do beg you to listen to me. It's vital you should. I am a poet. Good or bad, a born poet. And because of that, I'm a born lover, too.
You are a lost soul.
Why? Women want to be loved, don't they? And whenever I see a woman wanting to be loved, I feel I must show her that at least there is such a thing as love in the world.
What has your profligacy to do with love?
Profligacy? No, you're wrong, indeed you are. I have never betrayed or deceived a woman in my life.
Oh.
In that sense, I never make love to them, but I teach them what love is. It's as if they saw it in a mirror. A little Paloma now, sitting there in her window. I fill her life with the most marvelous dreams, which she'd never have had without me. And then there is Rosita, an attractive girl in her way. When she brings me my chocolate in the morning, she entertains me with tales of what a fine lady she's going to be. Perfect rubbish, pure delusion. But I sympathize, I encourage her. It makes her happy.
And what about Blanca? What ingenious excuse can you find for trifling with a girl like Blanca?
I'm in love with Blanca.
How dare you tell me that?
I'm telling you the truth. I love her.
You love her?
I've given one proof of it by saving her from a miserable marriage, more than you, with all your affection for her, ever did or tried to do.
Don't mock at my love for her, please.
Why must you mock at mine? It's not like you, Fernandita. Won't you listen?
I ought not to. Well, I'm listening.
I'm going away now. At once. And I'm turning away from something that might make all the difference to my life. This love that Blanca has stirred in me. I've never felt anything like it before. She trusts you. If you tell her that I'm worthy of her, she'll love me. If you tell her I'm not, I think you know what Blanca might be to me. The worst of men have been saved by a woman's love, and I'm not quite that.
Felipe.
No, we'll say no more about it now. Now I must find Don Pasquale and ask him to forgive me, too.
Felipe, I really almost believe you. If your love for Blanca is going to be your salvation, why, there won't be a happier woman in the world than this poor old lady from Alfaqueque.
Dear lady from Alfaqueque. To think of all I owe you. And of all I mean the world to owe you. For it's you with your wonderful love for the little place where you were born. It's you that have set the poem I've been writing there in my hiding place ringing in my head.
What do you mean?
My new poem is about Alfaqueque.
You're writing a poem about Alfaqueque?
Yes, and when it's published, I shall dedicate it to you.
Felipe.
It's your poem. You've been living.
Oh.
All that was needed was for a poet to live near you. The love for the first soil we trod.
Yes.
For those church bells that woke us to such happy days of childhood.
Yes.
The streets we walked. The graveyard over the white wall that had such terrors for us.
Yes.
If we've no memories like those to love,
yes.
Love of our country and our kind will be a shallow thing.
Oh, Felipe, you're not deceiving me.
How can you think I would deceive you? The years that are gone cannot grieve me, nor the years that are coming affright me. I am skilled in the craft of the poet. No other skill is mine.
Is that how it begins?
But till life and strength are denied me, I will sing my songs in freedom, and every song shall be given to God and the land that bore me.
How beautiful.
That's not by me, it's by Zorilla.
Oh.
It's the epigraph for mine. I begin like this. Not the splendor of old palaces, nor the paladins of legend, not the fury of the ocean, nor the grandeur of the mountains would I be singing. What shall be my theme, then? Where is its music hiding? In the sweetness of lost illusions. It wings its way to those distant gardens.
Listen.
It wings its way to those distant gardens. It wanders far to those peaceful Vegas, where as a child I first saw beauty, where as a youth I wandered dreaming.
I've come back.
Well, then go away again.
Adoracion, you were my accuser.
Never mind. Go on.
I can't believe my eyes.
I'll explain later. Now, keep quiet. Go on, Felipe. Now, don't interrupt anybody.
Mouldering castle, grey and hoary, telling the glory of Arab kingdoms. River, sleeping yet still caressing the flowers that near your bank are dying.
It's a poem about Alfaqueque.
Oh, God's will be done.
Dashed in armor, now deserted and steeped in silence. Houses all beauty, flower-decked houses. Do not hold me with your enchantment. Do not ask me to stay my footsteps. To the house where I was born I am going.
Good.
Be quiet, please.
I apologize.
Do not hold me with your enchantment.
Don Pasquale.
Do not hold me with your enchantment. Do not ask me to stay my footsteps. To the house where I was born I am going. There awaits me the kiss I long for.
Doña Fernandita.
O holy dwelling, I who went seeking throughout the world sublimer places, on you I am fixed now, as in the heavens mid all the stars I see but one star.
The Lady from Alfaqueque, by Serafín and Joaquín Álvarez Quintero, was heard in an English version by Helen and Harley Granville Barker. The cast was as follows: Rosita, Gudrun Ure; Don Pasquale, Alan Wheatley; Alberta, Hilda Schroeder; Realito, Anthony Hall; Fernandita, Marjorie Westbury; Blanca, Eva Haddon; Noblejas, David March; Nicholas, Douglas Hankin; Adoracion, Mary Wimbush; Felipe Rivas, Peter Marinka; and Paloma, Rowena Torrance. The play, which was recorded and first broadcast last Saturday, was produced by Joe Burrows.